Hello everybody, I'm here to talk about my good friend Richie Fruitbat. Now, I'm not going to put his video in here, I'm just going to do a once over of some of the things that I've noticed about his account, good and bad. Basically, I just want to give a nice constructive criticism of Richie and for anybody who might be following him. Alright, well first of all, something that I'm sure everyone has figured out by now, Richie likes to do a comparison in his videos. When you first click on one of his videos, you'll get this little musical intro with him sitting there, and on one side of the screen you'll see how he's nice, happy, fit, and smiling. He's like, ha. And on the other side of the screen, he's all like small and decrepit with a sad look on his face. And this is supposed to be the before and after of when he did eat meat and when he did not eat meat. Him not eating meat, of course, is when he looks so nice and healthy. The problem with this is that he has a medical condition. He has celiac disease. If you don't know, celiac disease is an allergic reaction to whey and other various grains. It can be wheat or otherwise. And if you don't know about it, it can make you sick because your body is not taking in nutrients. It has nothing to do with meat, though. So, although it has nothing to do with meat, he still acts like it has everything to do with the meat. So that's one of the things that kind of jumps out at you. You're like, well, this is completely okay. And the other thing is that he likes to say that doctors don't know how to cure cancer. Well, of course they don't. They only go for school for 8 years, and then they have a residency and then a practice. Obviously, you and the people who write the books that you read and run the websites know a lot more than the doctors who have given their entire lives essentially to trying to fight cancer. You know best. All that other stuff that cures cancer, oh no, that's actually poison. However, Richie doesn't just give you loom and gloom and everything. He actually gives you the cure for cancer. If he ever gets cancer, which is a complete impossibility because everybody knows that the only way you can get cancer is to eat meat. It has nothing to do with mutations or anything else that happens naturally no matter what you eat. It is 100% a fact that it is just meat or some other type of chemical or poison. That's the only thing that it can be. So, when he gets cancer, he will of course remove anything that he thinks will give him cancer. Obviously, when you get a disease like cancer, if you remove what gave you the cancer, you're not going to have that cancer anymore. But just on the assumption that you actually do have cancer still, he's going to go to what is known as Gerson therapy. What is that? Well, essentially, it follows a very strict vegan or vegetarian diet. It involves juice fasting and, coffee enemas. Yeah, that's right. You have to put coffee up your ass, and this is what cures you of cancer. I can't make this up, folks. Literally, look this up. This is what Richie actually believes. Now, through my talks with Richie and everything, I've come to the conclusion that I cannot call him an idiot. Because he seems to actually know what he's saying. He's just manipulative. I was talking to him one time, and he had a video up about how they discovered in an extremely small research study that omnivores are less empathetic than vegetarians and vegans. And that was what his video was about. He completely left out the part about how the vegetarians were more empathetic than the vegans, and the omnivores just ranked third. And of course, it doesn't really have a whole bunch of cause and effect in here. It's just, omnivores, yeah, but us vegans and everything were obviously more moral and more empathetic and everything. So that was kind of funny. The other thing is, Richie has recently switched from trying to give facts and information about the evils of eating meat and how horrible it is, that if you eat it, you're essentially going to die. I mean, there was even a part up there about how his wife or girlfriend or something, she once ate a cracker, and that cracker, because it was cooked and because it was made with gluten, it caused her to have joint pain. And obviously that is the sign of a healthy individual. So he has switched to essentially just insulting everybody instead of trying to come up with reasons why they're wrong, which is good on you, mate. You're very good for doing that. Just leave the facts and everything to people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just insult anybody who makes fun of you, okay? Or says that you're wrong. That's the way to go. I mean, it's not like that's what you did in every single video with your nice guy. Hey guys, you know, meat eaters are wrong. It's not like you did that the entire thing. You have more charisma than that. You wouldn't stoop to those levels, obviously. And the last thing I want to get off my chest, essentially, is that I have made a lot of accounts to viciously attack Richie. I mean, he knows of some of them, but I've literally made probably over 100 accounts. Every single person who ever comments on his channel is just a stock account of mine. I change up how I say my words and everything. So anybody who criticizes Richie, it's really just me in disguise. Just want to throw that out there. And Richie has not once tried to get me removed from YouTube. So, good on you, mate. That's very good. You're going out there, you see the criticism, you're just like, block. I'm going to block all criticism and not think about this anymore because I've already made up my mind. But you are free to go out and say whatever you want. I'm just not going to listen. And nobody else here is going to listen to you either. So good on you. Good on you, mate. Richie, I just want to say that you're a goddamn great individual. And it is a privilege to me to call you my friend. Have a nice day.